Well, Mother Nature certainly gave us some snowfall and wintry temperatures over the weekend and this morning. Greg, is that sticking around?
I think the cold temperatures, we got about another day, and then that actually will go away, and then probably the snow will melt too. But overall, big picture shows you really can actually see the snow displayed on the satellite through basically the plains and up into our area. Right now, the lake effect is really what's going to be kicking on for at least a couple days across Lake Michigan and all those areas. And otherwise, to the west, it's pretty quiet too. So we are going to see some improvements. But for the time being, if you're heading up to the lakes there, that's where they got the winter storm warnings and advisories for some prolonged, like a couple days of lake effect snow. For us, we're going to wake up with cold temperatures tomorrow morning in the single digits for most of the area with the colder wind chills. That wind will be out of the west. It'll start coming around to the southwest in the afternoon. So our temperatures will only be in the teens around noon, but the west wind will start coming around. That means the wind chill will actually improve towards the afternoon. A lot of this will be high cloud cover to the afternoon. We'll get back up into the upper 20s for most areas. As you notice, the winds begin to pick up a little bit in the afternoon. A weak system passes through, and then we're going to generally see some clearing skies tomorrow night. But look at the temperatures by this time tomorrow night. Definitely about 10 degrees warmer than we had today. So we're going to see some improvements. It's going to take a little bit of time. Unfortunately, when you wake up tomorrow morning, -5, maybe -10 for wind chills, sub-zero. We'll see them come above zero, probably not until about 9 or 10 in the morning. And then in the afternoon, we should generally be in the teens to maybe in the upper teens, so then the wind chill won't be as a factor. But definitely bundle up tomorrow morning because it is going to be fairly cold, coldest time we've seen this year. Overall, big picture shows once we get to Wednesday, the winds turn around. It's going to see some improvement in the temperatures, boosting that up. We are tracking another front that's going to sag south by Thursday. The good news with that is it's kind of scoot by to the north, provide a cloud cover, maybe a little bit of a wind shift come Thursday, and maybe a slight drop in the temperatures come Thursday, but nothing like we saw the last couple days. And beyond that, the weekend is what we're paying attention for next rain or snow event. It's going to be a system that lifts up to the north, and based on projected the path where this goes, that'll determine the rain-snow line and whether we get and how much of precipitation. So right now it's still fairly low, still some uncertainty with it, but it's really a Saturday night into Sunday morning when that comes across, and then it'll kind of scoot through here as we go through Sunday night. So we're keeping an eye on those two, that time frame, potentially rain or snow. We'll keep you updated on details and finally figure out how much of snow, if we're actually going to get any accumulation with that. But that's the next event that we're kind of keeping an eye on. Otherwise, there's the amount of snow that we're looking for. Right now, the better confidence is to the north for 3 inches or more, but that could change a little bit as the track will change. But not tonight. Tomorrow, it's just going to be cloudy, off and on clouds, but temperatures only in the mid to upper 20s. Once again, further south, on and off clouds. Once again, the winds won't be as strong in the afternoon southwest instead of northwest. And up to the north, mid 20s for around Whitehall. And as we go further north towards Ladysmith, just barely cracking up into the low 20s. Once again, the wind chill will be bad in the morning, but not as bad as we go in the afternoon with that southwest wind. Overall, the 8-day forecast shows you what conditions are going to look like. 40s, potentially Wednesday. It'll come back up, and then we'll see that dip back to the mid-30s by Friday, and then the rain chance comes back in, or snow, Saturday night into Sunday, and we'll keep an eye if that is any accumulation. But beyond that, we still look to be in the 40s as the pattern's more going to be west to east. So I don't see this cold conditions really coming back anytime soon. But definitely tomorrow, bundle up, sub-zero wind chills, definitely be the coldest we've had.
Yeah.
But 24 hours from now, things will be improving.
That sounds good. Yeah. Thanks, Greg.